Hi, it's Caroline. Thank you so much for taking a couple minutes to go and see what's going on in the real estate market in Truckee Meadows. Median sale price. These are single family homes, just the homes themselves, not any condos or anything. So we had a little bit of an uptick since the last 3 months. 407. This is the third time we've been this high. We went clear back to May of last year when the median price back in May was 390. For June, we ended up at 407, and then in May, we were at 399, 900. So this is our third time being this high. Amazing. Average days average days on the market before you get a contract. So you can see in March it was just going down a little bit, and then now it's about 40 days. So that's when we put the sign in the ground and you get an accepted offer. These are the average days per price range. So if you have a home that is in the 500 to 600 range, it's going to take about 36 days, not very long, to get an accepted offer. Isn't that amazing? Inventory. This slide is very telling. Back in April, there was inventory of almost 1,000, say 926, and then add the new listings that came on the market. So you were well over 1,000 homes that were on the market. Look over here. Yeah, we're still over 1,000, but we're down at 13 instead of 2,500 homes. We're down at 1,300 homes for the month of June. Look at this, 530 sold. That means that 530 families got to move into their new house. Isn't that amazing? And who thought with COVID that everybody was worried that maybe our market wasn't going to be able to make it? I'm thinking that everybody's wearing their mask and we're still buying houses. This is months of inventory. Look at this. If all the homes that were sold out of that 13 plus that we had last month, we would be out of a house to buy in little over a month. That's amazing to me. So the balanced market is 5 months of inventory. We haven't seen that in forever. Months of inventory by sales price range. So you can see if you're looking at a home, I have a couple buyers that are in the 300 market. We have to be quick. There's less than a month's worth of inventory. 500 to 600, you're still a little less than 2 months of inventory. So we still have to be really quick and make the best offer you can possibly make the first time around. Look at the number of contracts that were accepted last month in June. It's a record. We went back from last year, 779 people went into contract. They are purchasing a home. Isn't that amazing? No wonder our inventory is so low. May we had over 600 people. This in June, over 700 people buying homes. This graph is really interesting. This one, we went all the way back to 2014. This is the highest we have ever been for the number of contracts that we've made or that we've had get under contract accepted offer. I wanted to go and just go a little bit deeper. We went through the second quarter, and second quarter, of course, was when everything broke loose. We found out we had COVID. And then I wanted to look at the first quarter, pre-COVID, and then I wanted to look at last year at the same time. So new listings, we had a little over 1,800 new homes come on the market, up 12% from the first quarter, but down 28%. This is our spring, and normally lots of people go and make a move right after school gets out or right before school gets out. So we were down just a bit. We talk about inventory. Look at this. We only had 1,500 homes on the market on average for second quarter. But we were up just a little bit from the winter, January, February, March, and we would expect that. But look what we did last year. In comparison to last year, we were down 32%. Yikes. When I say we need inventory, please believe me, we need inventory. I'm here to help you get your house on the market, and let's go find you another one, okay? So new contracts, these are people that have wrote an offer, and in the second quarter, we had over 1,700 people do that, up 21% from winter, but down 6% from last spring of 2019. The closed, that means that we actually are having families move into their homes. We had over 1,300 people be able to do that, down just a little bit from the first quarter, but down a lot from the same quarter last year. We were down 25%. What I'm going to do now is go into, like I always do, the median prices. So in the Reno proper, prices went up just a little bit. Number of properties that were sold up 27%. Active inventory down 19%. My goodness. So, but look at these numbers. I mean, our new listings only went up 2%. So that's what I'm saying. Our inventory is, as I showed you in the graph, very low. This is Sparks. We went up just a little bit as well. Number of homes that were sold was up 45% in Sparks. That's quite a bit of a jump. This is from June to May. Active inventory down 29%. Yikes. We're going to go out to Fernley and check that out. Median price went up just a little bit to $276,000, and the number of homes that were sold went up 54% to 51. Inventory went down 12, but look at these new listings. They went up 87% to 77 new listings in the city proper of Fernley. We'll drive over to Carson City. Median price went down just a little bit, a little over 1%, but the number of homes that were sold, 62% up. Inventory just went down a little bit in Carson, and then new listings went up just a little bit. So their market's a little bit more stable, if you'd want to say that. We'll check into townhomes now. Median price is $230,000. This is in Reno Sparks or the Truckee Meadows. The number of homes that were sold was up 41%. Active inventory down 18%. New listings, new homes that have come on the market is 16% up just a bit. So that's nice as well. The theme of this month is inventory. So if you know of anyone that is wanting to make a move, they've gotten transferred, need to move in to keep their job, they need to move to another state, please have them call me. We will get their house on the market and get it sold probably really darn quick. Need to touch base on COVID. It's very interesting. When this all started, some of the mortgage companies were allowing forbearance or forgiveness of not having to make a payment that month. That's not saying that you didn't have to make a payment. It's saying that you didn't have to make the payment here and it would be added on later. Hopefully that makes sense. Interestingly enough, those people that took advantage of not having to make a payment in March or April or May, 77% of those same people have at least 20% equity. I have friends and clients that are going, Caroline, are we going to go back down again like we did in 2008 and 9? Not with the equity that people are seeing right now. In my opinion, I think we are going to be okay because of our prices being as high as they are. People still have that equity that they can, if they feel like they need to move, they can move, have some money in their pocket, wait till the next opportunity comes. This is called showing time, and it's a graph since the January 1st. Isn't it interesting? The black graph part is from last year. The orange, guess when that was? This year. Of course, look at our dip. We had no idea. We were supposed to stay home in March and not do anything. So that's why we see over 50% drop in showings. But look, as we go up in May to July 7th, we have almost matched what we were doing last year. We are down almost 6% as far as the number of showings that were made in comparison to last year. And back to inventory, there's not as many houses to show. So anyways, hopefully you get the theme of this month. I don't have an up-to-date projection as to what they're thinking that might happen as far as interest rates, but I can tell you with a few of my clients this past month, they have been locked in to below 3% for a 30-year loan to in getting their loan. So it's less than 3% that they're paying to borrow money for the next 30 years. Unheard of. If you have questions, if you are at a summer party and you start talking about real estate, feel free to share this video with your friends. I would be more than honored to help you or your friends be able to get into the real estate market. I hope that you have a great July. Stay cool and stay healthy. I'll talk to you next month.